Yeah, thank
We
you.
might start now. Emerge Cultural Hub, a program of Multicultural Arts Victoria, is hosting Little Lunch today from Dja Dja Wurrung country. And I'm really happy to be here living on this beautiful country, and I pay my most deepest respects to the ancestors and the keepers of this land for the beautiful care that they have applied and continue to apply, even though there has been vast upheaval and destruction. And we've got beautiful rain falling on country today. So I'd like to introduce to you Rebecca Phillips, who is going to share with you a vision that she's just recently conceived, and a welcome and a song. So thank you, Beck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. What a great opportunity this is to reconnect with so many. Firstly, thank you, Forrest, for that, and everyone else who's out there listening and online. Wish you all well in these times that might be quite challenging for people. There's a lot of not knowing, a lot of confusion. I know some people are anxious, and I really feel for those who are struggling, those who perhaps don't have happy homes in which they've had to spend a lot of time in. And I really want to give my love and strength to them to endure this. We are an extremely powerful, loving group of people, and I think we can overcome many things that are in our pathway. During this time, I'm glad to be on Djara country, my country. I'm glad to have a backyard. I'm very grateful to have my loving family and a nice environment to have spent my time in isolation. I've been really doing a lot of me time, looking into myself, what I can do better, who am I really, and trying to learn as much as I can, probably watching much YouTube. But I have been learning a lot and contemplating things around us. And I've been checking out some conspiracy theories too. And, you know, look, whether they're true or not, I decided that I really wanted to focus my energy and attention on what I want my world to be like. And so I wrote a vision. And I guess the importance in this is knowing what you don't want, to know what to focus your attention on. What are the things I do want? And so I encourage everyone to take 5 minutes to sit down and really think about what you want for your world, your reality, because you are unbelievably powerful, and you can make your world your dream by simply focusing on the things you want. And this is probably a first draft, and I'll put a bit more detail in it, but I'd really love to share my vision with you. And this is what it looks like. So if you feel the need, you can close your eyes and imagine what this world might look like, and imagine yourself part of it if you agree, if you like. My world, it is a place where children are free, safe, happy, healthy, and in loving families. It is where people are healthy, wealthy, and wise. Everyone is equal. It is a place where elders die of old age and natural causes. We live in an environment and a world community of great health and well-being that fosters abundance, diversity, unity, and prosperity. Our principles are of oneness. Our shared values are of compassion, respect, spirituality, love, peace, justice, knowledge, joy, and self-accountability. Arts, music, dance, and a trade economy are equally valued. We have free energy and technology that helps us achieve balance with our surroundings and live a quality life with integrity and purpose. Our leaders are people who we choose to follow because they represent our values and advocate for the people with the highest purpose for the greatest good. It is in a country where the waters flow their natural course, unhindered, crystal clear and pure. We can drink it straight from the source. It's where the birds are so loud with their songs because they are happy and in a productive habitat. The people have high respect for our trees, and forests are very carefully thinned and no longer logged. Our food is abundant through rich community permaculture gardens, and monocultures are a thing of the past. We all enjoy a life where we are free in mind, body, and spirit. We all belong. We all have a community that we love and are a part of. So that's my world. That's the world I want my daughter to grow up in. So feel free to add anything more to any more thoughts you might think of, lovely things you want in your world. And I'm happy for us to go into more discussion about that. I also think it's important when visualizing those realities to walk in them, whether they're around you at the moment or not, but walk in that reality. Be the change you want to see in the world. So another thing I learnt off a YouTube channel was what the word abracadabra means. And it's a funny fact, so I want to share it. But abracadabra in an ancient language actually means we create, we speak. And so that is why I felt it important to include, as it's relevant here. So words are very powerful. The pen is mightier than the sword. So always remember to choose your words wisely and use positive words. So in doing that, the song I want to share is the one I wrote for our youth a few years ago. Oh, last year. And it was with Kulin Nations. So we had a representative from each of the tribes of the Kulin Nation, and I was representing Dja Wurrung. And we wanted to write a song for our next generations. And so my song is, in translation, listen to our country, listen to the laws of Bunjil. These are guides to a happy, healthy life in harmony with the land. And let the young ones go forth and teach the next generations so that our country and our children are strong. They're singing country strong. I'd like to acknowledge my ancestors and all of our ancestors, the beautiful country where my ancestral beings live in Dja Dja Wurrung country. Is it too loud? Is it too loud?
No, it's
No?
good.
Okay. Aki working Nalorongana, Timbayangaya, Timbayangaya, Baki working Nalorongana, Ingalada Balich, Ingalada Balich, Mariangandagnanila, Indunerne, Indunerne, Balaki working Nalorongana. Timbayangaya, Timbayangaya, Malaki working Naloroyana, Timbayangaya, Timbayangaya, Malaki working Naloroyana, Ingalada Balich, Ingalada Balich.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to share with you this morning. I look forward to hearing from others. I always look forward to hearing my sister Deborah sing. You have such a beautiful voice and I love what you convey. So without going on any further, I'd like to, for the first time, do an online welcome to those in other countries and but from my country. May we have a great meeting, a great connection today. May Bunjil watch over us from all the different locations in this meeting, and may we all be in good spirits, and yeah, may love and light go out to you all. Bengak wamindika bengananu dak lani dada burung kundicha lani maringa kulinga murpi. On behalf of me, I wish to welcome you to Jara country, the home of our ancestors and the home of Bunjil's people. Yeah, have a deadly day, everyone. Thank you, Forrest. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much, Beck. So beautiful to hear your vision. I put a message in the chat if people are interested in sharing their own vision for the future they want to walk back into, the future they want to walk in right now. You can put that in the chat. Arts Front also has a really great new actions section where you can start to put forward an action and other people can sign up to that as well. So I'm excited to check more out about that, and I'm really keen to see us not just talking our powerful words but put in place actions into our lives of things that we can do, things we want to leave behind and stop doing, but things that we want to focus on more. So it's an awesome time for reset. So we might have some time for questions at the end, but right now I would like to introduce to you my beautiful sister, Deborah Dut, who has written a song in this time. She's at home with 5 children, all studying on different devices. She's an incredible singer. She's released several albums. She also makes beautiful beadwork, and she's an incredible cultural worker. So she's going to sing a song to you in Dinka, her language from South Sudan, and it's about us all being together and all being connected. You will recognise some of the names of some of the countries and places. So yeah, Deborah, please sing for us and say anything you'd like about your song. Deborah, you're muted.
I'm happy.
Thanks.
I'm singing now, and I have I'm be doing a little bit. Telan bar bay banan nela tui mayar bay banan nela nagar bay banan lan bar bay banan nela tui mayar bay banan nela nagar bay mi Sudan yenu bana mi Sudan yenu bana Banya Sudan, you know, Bana, America, you know, but you know, where Sudan, you're letting you walk, Kuyana Seralia, you're letting you walk, Kuyana London, you're letting you walk, Kuyana Canada. You're letting you walk, you know, where Sudan, you're letting you walk, yeah, nothing. Ayola binyo, piena teralea, yola binyo. Panan, piena teralea, ayola binyo, piena lona, ayola binyo. Now to my yard by Panan, the land, I got by Panan. Telan mar bay banan, telan mayar bay banan, telan agar bay banan. You know, be Sudan na jola binyo, in America. Ayola binyo, in Australia. Yola binyo, yola America. Ayola binyo, in London. Ayola binyo, you know, Sudan, ayola binyo, in America. Ayola binyo, and again in the Mongaran, and again in the Mongaran. Panan, Sudan, Arabai. Jano, panan, jano, tawi narapai, jalan war bay banan, jalan mayar bay banan, jalan agar bay banan. Banya Sudan jano pana, dola Sudan jano pana, meja Sudan jano pana, dola mereka jano katu. You know, but Sudan, you'll pin you up, Vienna, Canada. You'll pin you up, Yana Seralia. You'll pin you up, Yana London. You'll pin you up, in America. You'll pin you up, you know, but Sudan, you'll pin you. Oh, yeah, banana. Nan you know what we in Arabai, by even Banana to in Arabai, Yanazeralia, a jola binjo, Queen alone, a jola binjo. Thank you. I hope to be well because I like when I come from long way and I'm sit Australia is my place. And I hope I like everyone because when you sit there, you have a own community and you must join the community to be go together. Thank you for hearing me and I hope to be doing it better soon when I got someone to read my song. Thank you. I'm Deborah.
Oh, thank you so much, Deborah.
Yes.
It makes my heart sing to hear you sing your beautiful song and to hear Beck sing as well. And I know we're just in our own homes, but I'm really feeling the love from both of you right now. And it really is reminding me of the amazing work that we do together. And I think it's wonderful that the Ferals have been able to help us find a way through Arts Front Little Lunch to share the connection that we have and beam it out across the world. So that's really wonderful. people will be able to, it's being recorded. So Beck, you can watch it later on YouTube while you're doing your YouTubing.
Thank you.
Everyone can share it with their friends.
I sharing with my friends, all the community, what I did.
Yeah. So we'll share it on the Emerge Cultural Hub Facebook page. But
thank you.
We've got time for questions. So people out there that are joining in, put a question in the chat or put your hand up to ask Beck or Deborah a question, then you can, or you might be really inspired. I'm certainly really inspired by Beck's vision, and you might want to share something about the world that you want, and you can either do that through your video or in the chat. So any questions or comments, we really welcome them, because together we're stronger.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Deborah and Beck, I'm just wondering how you're connecting with others from the Emerge Bendigo Hub. Do you feel like this moment you can maintain some of those relationships that you've built, you know, working together for the last 3 years, or are you feeling a little bit apart? How's that connection being maintained?
Okay, can you hear me? Actually, when I'm come Australia, the long way ago, being in Queensland, Tumba. We have a culture facility in Sudanese, everyone Australia. And when I moved to Bendigo, because the Bendigo is locally, I love the way I sit with my kid quietly. When I come, I'm go to culture facility. And culture facility is good, required, and good nurse. When we're meeting to the culture facility, I'm happy because I'm feeling I have a family and I got the help, because 3 years when I'm being here, I'm relaxed and I know everything. The past time, I don't know how to do to my life. And when I starting to culture facility, I know how to do, and I can have somebody to help me. I'm a singer. I cannot put by myself to someone when I don't have the culture facility. And we're learning now and telling Goro when I'm come here and another people from my country, it's 2 people here, and when I'm come here, we are a lot now, and we learn behalf the culture facility. That's my way, and I'm happy for that because the God come have together. I tell him we is wrong. That.
And Beth, what about you?
In keeping connected with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I've been working my my whole life, and I've really enjoyed some time off recently. That doesn't mean that I haven't been a hermit, though. Mostly I've just been keeping tabs on my mum and our families, and through Forrest and what she does, I'm able to connect with this community, and you know, that's something I really value, especially when she first invited us to come in, because for me personally, I've always loved learning about other people's cultures and other people's ways and views of the world, and this was really the right place for me to make those connections. And I'm truly grateful for the friends that we've made, and I constantly get to reconnect with them. Gives me opportunities to share my culture, my songs, but also to hear the beautiful Deborah sing. You know, I don't know where I would hear that music if it wasn't for this group. You know, I lived in Melbourne for so long, and you know, that can be quite a multicultural place as well. But sometimes it's hard to tap into all the beautiful gems within your own community. So I really, really appreciate the work of the Emerge Cultural Hub.
It's great, Beck. We've also going to start, I've been having a very slowly approach to connecting people online. I know that there's a lot of labour in dealing with the technology. Using Zoom's exhausting. People have a lot of children at home and work to try and transition to online. But next Monday, we're starting a craft group, and it's going to be a very relaxed craft group. Dogs, kids, cats, everyone's welcome. We're going to do it on Zoom, but it's going to be very informal, and it's going to be about making work, but showing each other what we're making. So already Auntie Di is going to teach Deborah and Bugay about how to crochet and things like that. That's the kind of thing we're going to try and use this tiring to use technology in a relaxed, creative way. So it's an experiment. We're going to try it out. Look, there's also a question here about how can we bring more diverse voices forward in the future. Who wants to have a go at answering that question?
Well, I can share some immediate thoughts, I guess, to get the conversation going. Well, I know we've utilised, you know, things like Multicultural Week and things like that, but we don't need that. We can celebrate people's cultures any day, whenever we want, whenever we make a need for it. So if you have something to share, or you've seen someone or met someone who you think has something beautiful to share, then you know, give Forrest a nudge and see if we can just create a space for bringing them in.
Yep, we've got like 3 minutes left, so that's a huge conversation to start. Yeah, I think a lot of it is about dismantling some of the power structures that are in place that privilege the people that always get to have their voice heard, the loud people. So yeah, I think it's something for us all to be aware of, that maybe not, like a lot of people are just making and doing and being and creating and not necessarily writing grant applications or trying to get themselves onto the stage or screen. And it's a lot of it's about all of us thinking about our own power and privilege and what we can give up to include others into the art sphere. So is there anything, Beck or Deborah, that you would like to share? We've got like about 1 minute. So.
Okay. The good idea, the first thing I say thank you, because thing when you do the culture or you do you must be learn something and to be involved in together. We want something to be involved in together to learn, because now this time we are coming to do what the people is we see and what the people think, and we are happy from learning like the Bugay and me. We have something sharing because we are happy and we are one facility, and we come up like me. I want to learn because what I want to learn. I want to learn to do something like the sister do, like the brother do, like everything do. The thing for me, I'm scared because when I'm speak English, I'm happy now. And when I speak English, it's a little bit. And when I'm coming, my English now is too going a little bit because now we want to do something for the future or for love or for of generation. When someone coming, if we're going to see, it can fall on us to do what the forest do, to do what the bouquet do, to do what we committed. Like when we do the song together, we make the song. This one is commedia to do the community to be up to learn something. Thank you.
Thank you, Jabora. That's a beautiful message to end our session with, and I really appreciate all the work that you do as a cultural facilitator in the Emerge program, the way that you connect your community in with the things that we're all doing and making together, and it's really special. So thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us. And if you've found some absolute treasures here and you want to share them, this has been recorded and will be viewable through the Arts Front website. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. And thank you everyone. Thank you.
Hello, Forrest.
Thanks so much. Hi, Bugay. How are you?
Good, really good. Sorry, I tried to join it, but it's really weird. I can't join it, they said.
That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. You can watch it from the link.
Yeah, I was watching with Layla.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Hi, Layla.
How you going? I just joined today.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
It's all right. It's good.
Really good.
So welcome.
Thank you so much.
We've got our cultural facilitators meeting on Thursday.
Yeah.
We can go through and talk about that more. And Bugay can explain to you a bit about what the role is like.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
It is a lot of fun. I love working with you wonderful women. So
Yeah.
I look forward.